And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this episode. And oh my! Of course, it's still me, Jack, with my new best friend, Drago.
Well,
Drago?
you're taking it too far with the best friend thing. I don't know about best friend.
Well,
let's just
good.
say I'm the champion.
Good.
I'm your champion.
Yeah,
so what's going on here?
Good friend. Well, apparently, Raven was going around back saying that he's just going to beat the hell out of Maximo if you found him. Looks like Maximo decided to take the initiative.
I wonder what all that's about.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Raven's trying to do it to get to you, as we all know that you and Maximo have been teamed up many a times.
Interesting. I don't know why he would have to go through him if he wanted to get to me. I'm a very easy person to find.
Yeah, it is. Oh my God! And he just slammed Maximo through that table. And that's it for Maximo. Drago, what do you have to say about that?
I think that's some just crap. And I don't know why they continue to condone such behaviors around here, especially for a champion.
No kidding. Of course, if you'll recall, he basically stole the Scion Championship, which at the time I was rather quite pleased by when he became the Scion Champion, but now his aggression is just I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Well, it's a slippery slope when you take actions like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I definitely do. I'm getting a report here. Dog Chambers, who we're gonna see in action next against Griff. Apparently, he just finished signing a document stating that all three owners have had enough of Raven's lawlessness, and he'll be forced to defend the Scion Championship at the pay-per-view in a Titan Rules match.
It sounds like Maximo's going to get his revenge there. That's pretty much his specialty.
Well, I definitely think that they definitely picked a Titan Rules match. All three owners have signed it.
I can't believe it. How in the world did they get Ed to actually sign and agree with something?
Oh, simple. I think that they just said that if he colors in on the line, that he'll get a cookie.
Well,
so apparently the contract is signed in two pen signatures and one crayon signature.
They might as well send him back to where he came from with a high five and what, $5 or something?
It was $12 and a high five. And there's the man right there that sent him down to Mexico. Tried to eliminate it so he could basically use the LunarBlades Wrestling Federation as his own personal playground.
Well, after the strange happenings I seen while I was watching on TV, while I was away, and Ed would split it in two or wherever that was, I think maybe that was the best thing he could have done, was send that guy away.
Well, he's definitely an odd one. I do miss Edward quite a bit, I will say that much. Like, Edward, of course, was kind enough to, kind of get me out of a little bit of trouble that I may have gotten in, I'm
going to tell you something I learned a long time ago. You never trust a guy with a British accent. It was going to cost you in the end.
Like, you wouldn't put like a restraining order on anybody if they became like, head of your fan club, would you, new best friend?
I don't have a fan club.
You do now. The website's up. I made it while I was talking.
I think you need to calm down a little bit there, Jack.
It's cool, right? Yeah. I'm just everybody needs a fan club, right? Like, you know,
Not really. Not everybody. Maybe Dog needs one.
I don't
He
think
seems to be
dog.
the type of fans.
I don't think. I think that in Dog's head, he already has a fan club, and it's everybody. Period.
Maybe we can join in with that. You know? Go to a couple of his party. Real wild time.
Well, the rumor is that Dog's two opponents from the last 2 weeks were counting large sums of money. That's why Griff was chosen as his opponent tonight. Griff, of course, very unlikely that he could be bought off.
I don't know about that either.
And I
Somebody's
think,
paying him the outfit.
well, he's been wearing that same outfit since day one, so
And that's what I'm saying.
I've got to say, Dog being smart there, trying to get that last call in as quickly as possible. You don't want to let a match against a row go on too long. You actually beat a row, Dr. Octopus, the biggest row in the company, for the LunarBlades Championship.
Guy's roughly 8 feet tall.
And I think Dog may have studied that match as he's trying to hit Griff hard and fast, which was much of your technique.
Well, I find out that usually works against everybody. Just hit them hard and fast.
And it just worked for Dog. I don't know what happened there. For a second there, Dog backed off while the ref was checking on Griff. I think some kind of injury just happened.
Huh. Might have knocked his tooth out. Got a feeling there'll be an extra $1,000. That's if it paid him off in a way. You know, wink. Wink.
Well, I doubt that. I highly doubt that Griff would be willing to take such a nasty injury. If you watch the replay, ref was checking on Griff.
I think he might have paid off the ref then. Ref told him stay down or else he'll get suspended. I wouldn't be surprised with that guy.
Well, Dog and Griff not shaking hands as Dog's last two opponents did with him.
Griff might really be hurt. It looked like he just rolled on the outside and laid there. Hey, he's laying right there. Why don't you ask him if he's really hurt?
Hey, Griff! Griff!
Whoa.
Are you really hurt?
Whoa.
I think he's actually injured, Drago.
I think he might be hurt.
Well,
Somebody might have to get a flyboard or something and carry this big guy out of here.
Well, he is a row, so we might need to bring in the forklift. And yep, the medical forklift is coming down.
Medical forklift.
Yeah, we keep one of those on hand in case one of the rows get injured. They have a tendency to break stretchers.
Whoever thought of that, they sure do care about their employees, I suppose. At least they keep one on hand.
And I'm getting a report in here. It seems Azalea isn't going to be backing down from a challenge. Anyone that Raven has anyway. It sounds like she'll be putting her LunarBlades Women's Championship up in a Titan Rules match next week at the pay-per-view.
That seems like old Titan's going to be running wild next week.
It sounds like there's going to be a lot of competitors next week.
It does. I wonder who will win that one. I've already got Maxima for my pick in the first. I think either Evelyn or Akilmus might win this one for the women's title.
It's really hard to say. And of course, the Bros making their way down to the ring. They had a hell of a match earlier tonight.
And this is interesting here. The former tag team broke up and each, well, joined other teams, and both of those teams have made it to the finals for the championship. What do you think about that?
It's pretty unbelievable seeing how Ryan and Trejo just teamed up for the first time tonight, and they were able to get through Tatio, which was extremely surprising.
And those guys are just great tag team competitors. They should have just stayed together.
Well, unfortunately, part of my understanding is that Ryan was extremely angry about losing the championship. Either way, this should be a hell of a match. Azrael and Ryan probably know each other like the back of their hands. They have been the longest running Dalamud champions.
The longest running, you say?
Well, yeah, longest running tag team champions.
It almost got to the point where they were almost the only tag team champion. Longest they were. That's what just seemed to be before history.
And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Two of these men will be walking away with those belts. And the former partners start things off in the ring.
I bet you I could beat one of these teams with a little la-la on my side and take those belts.
So are you saying that you're thinking about entering the tag team division? I'd watch that.
Nah, I let them keep the belt for, you know. If I entered it, I don't want to take all the belts.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, there is such a thing. You only have one waist, right? Like, I mean, you could put one belt across your waist, one belt across your neck, one belt on each shoulder, and then after that, you know, where do you put other belts?
Well, you know, being as well experienced as I am traveling the world and going to various locales and dungeons, once you put so many straps around so many limbs, that's a different type of dungeon entirely. And I want to keep this a kid-friendly league, so we can't have those type of dungeons over here.
Oh,
You ever been in one of those kind of dungeons, Jack?
One where you need a safe word?
Exactly.
I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations, but my safe word is Oklahoma.
That's a safe answer, actually. Next time you should try singing. Say Oklahoma. You have to take it serious.
Well, you know, one time they thought I had to sing the song Oklahoma, and I just kept yelling Oklahoma, and next thing you know, I had all these lacerations on my back, and well, I enjoyed it, but I mean, there goes Azrael sizing up Trejo with that fell cleave and nailing it. Smart going for the pin immediately after. Ryan getting in and hitting the ref, of course.
Well, if he counted, it would have been the ref's fault. So, you know, you better stop him from doing his job.
I guess it does keep him in the game.
That's what it's all about. Since we're looking for a good match here, I'd be kind of offended if he didn't do it.
And there's Azrael going for a second fell cleave. That's got to end it. And no interception from Ryan, and Trejo able to kick out. You got to give Trejo a little bit of credit. He is a hell of a fighter.
I guess Ryan knows his partner. No need to interrupt what he's going to kick out anyway.
Hey, if you ever go for the tag team champions, I know you mentioned Alala earlier. Would you team up with me?
No, somebody's got to be at the desk now, don't they?
It's well, yeah. I guess it'd be kind of. Well, what if I took a mic with me up to the apron? That way, I could call the action as you wrestled, and then I could get a belt.
I think if you really want a belt that bad, there's a concession stand out front. You know, you can buy a couple of them. But you decide if you want to be there.
I got like all the foam belts at home. Yep, I am the LunarBlades foam belt champion when I'm at home.
Even the women's champion?
It's, well, that one I hang up in the shower. Makes me feel, well, you know, when I come out. You may not have noticed because I carry it so well, but I got a little bit of weight on me. And so when I look in the mirror and I hold the belt up in front of my belly and I got just my boobs there, and and the Bros have just won the Dalamud Championships.
Yes, you always count on Big Brother.
That was a hell of a match, I'll tell you that much. Not really surprised by the outcome, though, due to the fact that, well, I think Trejo and Ryan may have some work to do.
I think they got a lot of work to do.
So, Drago, next week, will you be entering the Titan Rules match?
I don't know. I'm going to check my calendar. But you know, I might even make a surprise guest appearance up here. You never know.
Oh, yeah, sure. You can. Absolutely. You can come and hang out down here with me, you know, and replace Blaze. I don't mind at all.
Those Titan Rules matches, they've always been kind of tricky. Who won that first Titan Rules match anyway? I know Maximo had the most eliminations.
Well, I got to be honest. I've been puffing some paint thinner all day. But there we are, ladies and gentlemen. New Dalamud champions. And, you know, usually I sign off first, and then my old announced partner would sign off. But I think Drago, would you care to sign off first?
Yeah, I guess I'll take it this time. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have new Dalamud champions standing tall in the ring right now. This is Drago Black signing off for this week.
And this is Jack Human signing off. And, where'd that Drago is rising up on a pillar. He's going, where do these pillars even come from? Honestly, where does he get these things from? They're amazing. Come back next week for the pay-per-view. Titan Rules matches, that pillar is just going up into the air.